Creed Fitness. What's up, gang? Let's talk a little extra credit coaching. So we're going to try a little bit of a new approach. I know some people are busy and don't have time, and then some people don't have the desire to watch these videos. I can't imagine why. But some people just want to scan through an email for member updates. And so I'm going to start including these extra credit coaching videos in the event that you're just a really bought in creeder, you know what I'm saying? And you just want to hear every little thing that I got to say. So anyway, here we go. Extra credit coaching video. Let's chat for a few minutes on some things. Number one, most of what we talk about today is going to be about the new programming. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the value of strength training. Okay. So back at Georgia, I'd majored in exercise science, and there was one quote that our physiology professor had that just has stuck with me over time. And he said, muscles like two things. They really like to contract against resistance, and they really like to be stretched. And so when you strength train, you're really accomplishing both of those things, because if you think about pretty much every movement that we do, you are stretching the muscle. So you think about a squat, you go down in the squat, you're stretching the glutes, the hamstrings, and you're actually stretching out the quad as well. And then you're contracting all of those muscles as you stand up. So you're stretching, and then you're contracting against resistance, your resistance being your body weight on that move. Then obviously we add to that. We add, weight on our backs or the front rack or whatever. And so our muscles get really happy when we do that. And from a physiology standpoint, they get happy in layman's terms, in basic terms. They get happy in that they become, number one, more metabolically active, which is huge. When they're more metabolically active, you're going to raise your resting metabolism, which is going to result in more calories burned throughout the day. Even when you're not exercising, you're burning more calories. So, and in my experience, that helps people to lean up, lose body weight faster than if they weren't doing strength training. And then what it also does is it helps you keep the body fat off. So a lot of times people will try to lose weight by just eating right and doing cardio, and you can do that, but it's harder to keep that body fat away when you're not strength training. So also it gives you more work capacity. All right, so you just take an easy example and you just say, if you were to measure and you were to say, hey, I'm doing a 10-minute AMRAP with 10 kettlebell swings and 10 burpees and 10 goblet squats with a kettlebell, something like that. And so let's say the first time you do it, your fitness level's lower, you're only able to get 3 rounds. Well, as you get stronger, two things will happen. You'll be able to do more rounds in 10 minutes, or you'll be able to do the same number of rounds, but you'll be able to use more weight. So effectively, your work capacity has increased. And work capacity is important because it gives you the ability to do more. It gives you the ability to do more work. And so when you do more work, you're going to burn more calories. And if you burn more calories, then if your goal is weight loss or fat loss, you're going to get faster results. So strength training is huge. It's really important. And with the new programming, we're doing more strength training than we were doing before. And so I want you to understand sort of one of the main whys behind that. Why are we doing so much more strength training? Well, because it helps you get results faster. That's kind of the basic answer there. Here are a couple of things as well. Some fears that have been expressed, or concerns, or people expressing their likes and dislikes. So one thing that's been brought up is, so a lot of people not a lot, but a few people have been like, I just really don't like the barbell moves. Well, the thing is, the barbell moves that we're doing, the hang cleans, the front squats, and this is a cycle, obviously, to remember as well. So right now we're focusing on a cycle where we're doing a lot of hang cleans, we're doing bench press, we're doing front squats, we're doing some deadlifts, but those are kind of the focus moves right now. Is like bench press, front squat, hang clean, right? So those are our main focus moves right now, and we're doing a lot of those movements, and the barbell is the most effective way to build strength. Okay, it's probably the most effective way to build strength, and so because you can load it up with a lot of weight. Can you put a lot of weight on your back and do push-ups? You can. It's just kind of cumbersome, right? So it's a lot easier to lay down on a bench and bench a barbell. You can just add weight to the barbell. Same thing on pull-ups. It's like, can you strap a bunch of weight to yourself? Yeah. Could you just get a bunch of plates and just pick them up and hold them and squat with them? Yeah, you could, but it's just a little cumbersome. It's a little easier to use the barbell and load yourself that way, if that makes sense. So that's why we're doing more barbell movements, because we're putting more emphasis on strength because of all the reasons that I've already mentioned. One fear too, this is common, is that a lot of women are like, I don't want to get jacked. All right, I get it. That's a common fear. I've been doing this for about 14 years now professionally, and I can't tell you, if I had a nickel for every time I heard a lady say, well, Clint, I just don't want to get jacked. I don't want to get big and jacked and look all manly. I've heard that thousands of times, guys. Listen, here's the deal. First of all, do you see any women in our gym that are jacked? No, you don't. The reason you don't see women in our gym that are jacked is because for a woman to get jacked, she's got to do everything right to get jacked. Women don't have as much testosterone as men, and so you've got to eat your brains out as a woman, and you've got to train pretty much exclusively in the hypertrophy range, which means don't do much cardio, because if you do cardio, that's going to inhibit your ability to get jacked, okay? So you've got to pretty much only lift, and it's got to be very regimented. This is counterintuitive. You actually have to stay in like the 8 to 12 rep range, and then take rest between sets and stuff. So the getting jacked program is not what we're doing at Creed. We're doing a more functional fitness approach at Creed, where you're fit in every area. You're strong, you have high work capacity, your cardio is great, all of the above. Okay, so that's the approach we're going for. We're not on the get jacked program. Okay, so if you want to get jacked, ladies, you're probably not going to get jacked at Creed. You may have to quit Creed and go to a gym and just lift all the time and eat your brains out. And if you really want to get jacked, you're probably going to need to shoot up with some steroids and increase that testosterone. Just saying, if that's your goal. So don't worry about getting jacked. Look, if you don't believe me, okay, and you're like, whatever, Coach Clint, you don't understand. I've just got this body where I'm just going to get jacked. I've heard that one 1,000 times too, okay? And there are some women who genetically, you tend to be a little more toned, or you tend to maybe add a little muscle faster than your female comrades. Cool. Easy solution for you. When we're doing, 5 reps, go a little bit higher on your reps. Okay, so don't add as much weight to the bar. Maybe go 12 or more reps. When we're doing sets of 5 on front squats, don't do 5. Don't load up the bar super heavy. Go a little higher on your reps. So that's an easy solution for you to make sure you don't get jacked. All right, but listen, you ain't gonna get jacked. Trust me. Just trust me on that one. Finally, let's talk about the variability of the new programming. The new programming is very much a strength plus a metcon, pretty much every day of the week. And so I actually am working to tweak that a little bit. But here's the reason behind the new programming and the programmers, why they do it that way, is because they know that to get stronger, you have got to And if you want to get stronger on bench press, you got to bench press every week. If you want to get stronger on hang clean, you got to hang clean every week. If you want to get stronger on front squat, you got to front squat every week. So we got to get those moves in. That's why they do that approach like that, is because they want you to get stronger for all of the reasons that I listed at the beginning of this video. And so that's why they're programming that way. Now, with that being said, a lot of you guys have given the feedback that you kind of like the longer workouts and stuff like that we were doing before. And so I'm going to work to ensure that we keep a little bit of the old while sticking with the new program, because trust me guys, the new program is better. If you are at Creed because you want to get major fitness results, then you should be thanking me. Say, hey, thank you, Coach Clint, for upgrading our programming, because this programming is better than what we were doing before. I promise you. You will get more results on our new programming than you did on our previous programming. You got great results on our previous programming. Great. I want to get you even more results. Okay. I want to make it even better. And so just trust me on that the new programming will get you more results. All right. But I'm with you in that, in terms of I kind of like some of the longer workouts and stuff too. So what I'm going to do is try to keep the integrity of the new programming, but still offer some of that variability in there with some of the longer workouts and stuff. So keep being awesome, guys. I'm going to keep continuing to tweak this business and make it awesome and give you the absolute best fitness experience in the area. That's my goal. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of it overall. Our coaching team is stellar right now. Feeling great about our coaching team. They're really doing a great job. So high five those guys. Give them some fist bumps, some encouragement. Let them know how great of a job they're doing. And keep working hard, gang. We'll see y'all soon.